Hello and welcome to another episode of Jesse Eats Food, which again is not me eating food, it's me drinking drinks. And this time we're actually back with the Brothers Cider range. They've been very kind and sent me through another case of ciders. This time it is their Toffee Apple range. I'll go grab it from the fridge. Here it is, the Toffee Apple range. It's been out for a while now, it's not perfectly new. However, what is new, crucially, is their alcohol-free version of the cider. So it's exactly like their regular apple cider, but it is alcohol-free, which is very nice. Opens up the opportunity to enjoy the fantastic flavour of Brothers Toffee Apple Cider to more people, those who don't drink alcoholic drinks. And equally, it is now October, the nights are drawing in, it's getting colder outside, and what better thing to do with a load of cider than make mulled cider? Absolutely fantastic drink. Beautifully warming and a nice treat on a Friday evening. So that's what we're going to do. We've got some ingredients laid out on the side, we've got a pan ready to go. We're going to make some mulled cider with the Brothers Toffee Apple Cider. Should go quite well. Okay, so we have our cider in the saucepan gently warming through. You're not supposed to have mulled cider boiling hot. It is supposed to be, I don't want to say tepid, but it's supposed to be sort of about blood hot. There's probably an old phrase that's supposed to go with it, sort of sanguine or something. But anyway, the fact is, it's mulled cider and mulled wine, for that matter of fact, are never supposed to be piping hot. They are supposed to be simply blood hot, or as warm as your blood. Weird measure. But anyway, while that heats through, we're going to quickly taste test the actual toffee apple cider. I've not had this part of the Brothers range before, so I've got a little bit left from what I put in the saucepan of just the original, the regular alcohol one. It's 4%, which I think is the same as the marshmallow cider, which we tried earlier on in the summer. So we'll see how it goes. That is very nice indeed. Dry like I often find ciders. Again, I've said this with the first time I tried the Brothers Cider range. I'm not a fan of ciders, but this is slowly converting me. It's not dry, it doesn't leave you sort of smacking your mouth, sort of wondering where all the moisture's gone. It's very refreshing. It's not overly sweet, much like the marshmallow one, which I had a huge sort of assumption was going to be horribly sweet. This, again, with the toffee in it, you notice the toffee is there, you notice the beautiful crispness of the apple, but it's not overpowering, it's very moreish. So that's what the regular one's like. The question is, what's the alcohol-free one like? When beer makers especially make alcohol-free versions of their beer, what they often do is boil the beer once it's been made to take away the alcohol, bring it up to about 60 degrees Celsius, the alcohol evaporates off. The problem is that can often leave a very metallic, bitter tang to beers. So the trick is to try and stop brewing the beer before it reaches the point of making alcohol. Sometimes you lose the flavour, it's a tricky balancing act. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes, whether or not it's got a lack of flavour or if it's got that awful metallic tang that sometimes comes with boiling off alcohol. Tastes pretty much the same. There is a slightly more dry apple note to it, but otherwise the smooth toffee note that sits right on the end of your tongue is, if anything, more apparent in this instance. There's not the sort of alcoholic punch that comes through that almost takes away the mellow toffee note. You could almost go as far to say that this is the sweeter, smoother, better drink. It's very nice. And here we have it, our mulled cider, our Brothers Toffee Apple mulled cider with the comically accurate stick of cinnamon poking out the side, and it tastes absolutely fantastic. Sweet, it's warming, almost refreshing as well because it still has that crisp apple taste to it. That is a perfect winter warmer if there ever was one. Absolutely spot on. And going back to the original beer, well, the original cider even, given this to produce it in, he's had a taste test of it, the alcohol-free one. His report, actually, that's very refreshing. He quite likes it. He does have a bit of a sweet tooth, does produce it in, and I never really thought of him as a cider drinker, but he likes that. So there you are, a glowing report from producer Ian and a glowing report from me. Cheers.